Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the broadcast. That's right, Cedar Park Playoff Baseball is on the air right here on Vype Live. My name is Michael Rose, and if you listen very carefully, I'm going to tune up the crowd mic, and the starting lineups for your Cedar Park Timberwolves are underway. And our PA this evening here at Concordia University in Austin, Texas is the legendary one, Mr. Brad Cohn. Welcome back, Brad.
Tonight in the third base dugout, wearing white uniforms, the Rouse Raiders. Here are their starters in green order. Leading off at second base, Rainer Heinrich. Batting second is center field, Landon Miller. Batting third, the left-hander, J.D. Tucker.
I'm not sure how well you can hear Brad's voice. Kind of muffled, but I promise you that's him.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Colin Correjo. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Mikey Caputo. Batting seventh, at first base, Nolan Harris. Batting eighth, the shortstop, Joe Scarsu. Batting ninth, first baseman, Blake Gonzalez. And now, we please rise and raise your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
Well, there you go, folks. Again, welcome to the broadcast. Michael Rose here. A quick and very important shout-out goes to our IT guru, Miss Suna Venkat. Suna, thank you so much for getting us all set up here tonight on Vype Live. Thank you to the coaching staff and athletic department here at Concordia for getting us all in place. Shout out to the Rouse broadcast crew along with the NFHS broadcast crew. There's 3 broadcasts going on here tonight. The NFHS pay-per-view is available at NFHS Network, and of course, so glad you're tuning in here tonight. Again, my name is Michael Rose. In case you don't know me or never heard me before, I've been the voice of the Cedar Park Lady Timberwolves basketball team for the last 7 seasons, and I am here tonight filling in for our PA tonight, Mr. Brad Cohn. Brad is taking the season off for health reasons, and so we're very glad to see Brad in attendance here tonight. And he is, there he is again on the PA. Another very important shout out goes to Merle Bertrand and Christina Weber with Vype Live and all those fine folks. And a huge shout out and greetings to our QA tonight, Mr. Nathan Nunez. Nathan filling in. A shout out to Les Clary, who's been with me all season long. And so Les, thinking about you, man, and Nathan, so glad that you are a part of this with me. Thank you so much. The starting lineup for your Cedar Park Timberwolves, leading things off in pitching, Cade Davis batting second, playing center field, Brooks Dillman batting third, playing second base, Brady Richardson batting fourth. Our designated hitter tonight is Louis Alonzo batting fifth, playing shortstop is Quentin Mullen batting sixth. The right fielder, Jake Collishaw, batting seventh. The first baseman, Logan Warden, batting eighth. The third baseman, Logan Hedges, and batting ninth, our catcher, Carter Wool. Davis, Dillman, Richardson, Alonzo, Mullen, Collishaw, Warden, Hedges, and Wool. The battery for the Rouse Raiders. Oscar Salazar on the bump. Xander Forcell behind the plate. The Rouse Raiders in their all-white uniforms with maroon numbers, gold trim, and the Timberwolves were in their black uniforms with white numbers. Holy crap, we can't handle all this adjusting. Anyways, swing and a miss. A huge crowd on him. Leander School District represented well. Kind of split right down the middle. A lot of Rouse folk, a lot of Cedar Park folk, but a huge crowd. The stands were full here at Concordia University. Check swing on the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count to the pitcher, Kate Davis. Yeah, I am situated in the bleachers. I'm surrounded by metal, and I'm right behind the stands up here on the third base side. Salazar, that one was a big race as it went way up and out of the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count to Kate Davis. The 2-2 on the way from Salazar. Chop, foul, and Kate stays alive, making the count stay at 2-2. Check swing, and it's a hit down the line. He checked it, but it popped off the metal bat, made it go all the way down the first baseline. Foul. Count remains 2-2. Here we are in the top half of the first inning. No score as Kate Davis is at the plate. Pitch in the dirt fills the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Again, the Timberwolves with their gray pants, black tops, white numbers. Kate Davis, the pitcher, number 1 at the plate. Full count now to Davis. Works back in. This one hit to the right side at the second baseman. Heinrich throws on to first for out number 1. One away here. That brings up the center fielder, Brooks Dillman. Shout out to whoever brought the bubble machine as my face gets filled with bubbles. Brooks, left-handed batter for the Timberwolves. Beautiful stadium here at Concordia University. It's all carpet all the way around. Infield, outfield, pitcher's mound, home plate, all carpet. This is a best of one, a 1-game series here tonight. That one hits the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike to count here to Brooks Dillman. 1 away, nobody on right now for the Timberwolves. Salazar steps off. Now they get back to it. The 1-1 inside, 2 balls, 1 strike. When you hear that much moaning from a crowd, that means they're not really paying attention. They just wanted it to be better than it was. That's all. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. That one inside. Salazar the long look in. Forcell the catcher and the pitch. Away. 3 balls, 1 strike. Dillman gets ahead in the count. Welcome to Central Texas. Inclement weather looming here tonight as Brooks Dillman takes a walk. 1 on for the Timberwolves with 1 out. Ugh. This table I'm writing on has got grooves in it, so you might hear me moan quite a bit tonight. Now Brady Richardson comes to the plate for the Timberwolves here. 1 on with 1 out. Brady, right-handed batter for the Timberwolves, digs in as much as he can, being it's standing on carpet right now. Tillman takes a couple hop. That one up and away. 1 ball, no strikes. Time called as the third baseman, Blake Gonzalez, comes to chat with his pitcher. Maybe get him settled down a little bit. Dillman able to work ahead in the count and draws a walk. He's on first with 1 out. Here in the top half of the first inning, no score. Again, inclement weather looming. It should be a couple hours away, so we're hoping it stays away so we can enjoy this evening of baseball here. Again, a 1-game playoff here in this third round. Congratulations to both of these teams. This one hit foul out of play over the right side. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here with a runner at first for the Timberwolves. .325 to the corners here. 400 feet to straightaway center. 370 in each gap is the dimensions of this beautiful field here at Concordia University. Oh, another long looking and the pitch upstairs. 2 balls, 1 strike to count to the second baseman, Brady Richardson. Again, I really appreciate being able to be able to bring you the broadcast here tonight, filling in for Brad, and appreciate all the fan support and family support. This broadcast is not possible without the friendship, partnership, and support of Cedar Park Timberwolves Baseball Booster Club, so we thank those folks very much for making this playoff game possible here on Vype Live. Pitch to Richardson, a delayed call, strike 2, 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Brady Richardson. The 2-2 on the way. Hit foul back to the screen. Brady stays alive and the count stays 2-2. Another long look in and the pitch. Hit foul back to the screen. Brady jumping on top of that one. Just got underneath it. Goes right back to the screen. Again, the count stays the same at 2 balls, 2 strikes. The sun behind the clouds, thank goodness. Starting to set here. Again, a very overcast sky tonight. And breeze coming on. Dillman looking to steal. And Brady gets hit on the arm. And he's hit by a pitch. Runners at first and second with 1 away. Brady's tough. He'll hustle up to first. Dillman was taken off for second on that pitch, so he's in safely, nonetheless. Louis Alonso comes to the plate now for the Timberwolves. 2 on with 1 out. Louis had himself one heck of a game in the first round in game number 2 against Tybee. He had 3 extra base hits in that game, and the Timberwolves able to take game number 2 by a score of 4-2. Gonzalez has to go through, asks Forcell to go through the signs one more time. Another long look in. Dillman will lead off at second. Nobody covering. Now the second baseman shades over to the bag. First pitch to Louis Alonso is upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. A visit to the mound. Salazar having a tough time. So a quick timeout in the action. Well, will help give me a chance to remind everybody the UIL Baseball State Tournament will take place Wednesday, June 7th through Saturday, June 10th at the Dell Diamond in Round Rock, Texas. All Conference 4A games will take place at UFCU Disch-Falk Field at the University of Texas at Austin. Tickets will be available for purchase at a later date. Check the UIL website for more information. Again, that's where we are destined to go, y'all. We're hoping to get to Dell Diamond here in the next couple of weeks. Graduation coming up next week, and the 4th round ahead of us. We've got to take this one first, of course. One at a time, as the cliche goes, but Timberwolves won both the district games just a few weeks ago. I was able to call the game at Cedar Park, and Merle Bertrand covered the game at Rouse. It was a night of a big storm then too, so hopefully we're able to keep that one at bay here tonight. Louis Alonso at the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. The count, 2 on for the Timberwolves with 1 out here in the top half of the first inning. No score. Oscar Salazar, the pitcher for the Rouse Raiders, and Louis steps out as Salazar taking his sweet time trying to get matched up with his catcher Forcell. The 1-0, swing and a miss. Big cut for Louis. 1 ball, 1 strike. Louis was hoping to jump on that one, hit it to the left field gap. Just couldn't make any contact on that one. 1 ball, 1 strike to count now to the DH, Louis Salazar. This one hit right up the middle, off the mound and through. A base hit for Lonzo. Gilman rounding third, coming home, dives in safely. Brady Richardson up to second, and it's 1-0 Timberwolves here in the top half of the first inning. Louis with an RBI single.
The first of the Timberwolves, shortstop, Quint Mullen.
1-0 Timberwolves. Got the scoreboard updated right there. Quint Mullen comes to the plate. 2 on with 1 out here for the Timberwolves. Top half of the first inning. They now have a 1-0 lead. Mullen, right-handed batter. Again, Timberwolves in their black uniforms, white letters and numbers. First pitch to Mullen, strike 1. Quint's had a little bit of a tough time at the plate lately, but a very solid contributor and a great baseball player here for the Timberwolves. He tends to be pretty clutch when it matters most. He has been all season long as far as what I've witnessed myself. So with 2 on and 1 out here in the top half of the first inning, Quint Mullen looking to make something happen here for his teammates. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Quint lunging at that one. Maybe thought he saw something off the hand that wasn't there. Oh, that pitch misses away. Now the count goes to 1-2 to Quint Mullen. Runners at first and second here for the Timberwolves with 1 out here in the top half of the first inning. Hit to the right side, out of play. Count remains 1-2 to the shortstop, Mullen. Pitch up and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes as Quint able to get well adjusted on that one. Saw it breaking in on his chin the whole way. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runners are first and second here for the Timberwolves. And the pitch upstairs. Good movement on it. The catcher Forcell came out of his stance before the ball crossed the plate. That might have been a little bit of a gift there to Quint Mullen. Now the count full to Quint. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch on the way. Breaking ball gets away from the catcher Forcell, and the runners move up. Bases loaded now for the Timberwolves. And another visit to the mound here in the first inning, and Salazar's evening has come to a quick end. We'll have ourselves a pitching change. This is Timberwolves Baseball on Vype Live. We'll take a quick commercial break. We'll come right back. Stay tuned.
We are the NFHS. We are the NFHS. That stands for the National Federation of State High School Associations. But really, what we stand for, together with the UIL, are the 825,000 high school sports and performing arts students in Texas. And so we stand. We are the NFA.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Texas. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Independence Title is proud to support Cedar Park.
What does the 50th anniversary of Title IX mean? It means I'm valued, I'm empowered, I can do anything. It means I'll pave the way for every girl who plays high school sports in the future, just like every female student, coach, official, and administrator blazed the trail for me, because every student deserves the opportunity to play. Encourage girls you know to participate in Texas high school sports.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Welcome back to Concordia University here in Austin, Texas. The third round of the playoffs underway. Your Timberwolves lead 1-0 in the top half of the first inning. We've already had ourselves a pitching change. Oscar Salazar's evening comes to a completion after only one out. Runners at first, second, and third. That's right, y'all. The bases are juiced. The first baseman now moves to pitcher, and that is Nolan Harris. And Salazar moves over to first base. So they switch spots. Nolan Harris coming to the plate, number 34 for the Rouse Raiders. Nolan Harris, a left-handed pitcher, digs in, and up to the plate for the Timberwolves is the right fielder, Jake Kalishaw. This one hit right up the middle, drops in for a base hit, another run's going to score. Runners being held up. Jake Kalishaw gets a ribby for the Timberwolves, and it's 2-0 here in the top half of the first inning. How about them apples, y'all?
First baseman, Logan Warden.
Logan Warden now to the plate for the Timberwolves. Bases loaded here, one out in the top half of the first inning. Timberwolves now have a crooked number on the scoreboard, 2-0. Harris's pitch, up and away. 1 ball, no strikes, the count to our first baseman, Logan Warden. The 1-0, breaking ball, swing and a miss. Warden went after that one, a little spinner that cut away from Logan. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. This one hit foul back to the screen. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count. One and two, the count here. Bases loaded for the Timberwolves. Logan Warden at the plate. Nolan Harris, the new pitcher, comes in relief here. This one gets away from Forcell. Actually went so much inside that it went behind the back of Logan Warden. And a very soft padding along the backstop here at Concordia University made that baseball roll all the way back to home plate. So the runners stay put. The count now even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, Warden goes down for out number 2. Logan Hedges comes to the plate now for the Timberwolves.
Brings up third baseman Logan Hedges.
Logan, right-handed batter for the Timberwolves. Bases loaded with 2 outs. This one hit to the left side, right down the line, but foul. 0-1 the count here to the third baseman, Logan Hedges. Thunder sticks out here for the Timberwolves. Peeled down to the line, and the ball got away from the bullpen over on the third base side, so they stopped play so the baseball could be retrieved out there in the corner. Now Nolan Harris, the pitcher for the Raiders, digs back into the mound from the stretch. Bases loaded, and the pitch. Little floater hit straight back, foul to the screen. No balls, 2 strikes to count to Logan Hedges. Hit to the left side, it's going to get through, a base hit. 1 run will score. Hedges comes through for his teammates, and it's now 3-0 Timberwolves on top here in the top half of the first inning. Bases loaded now as Carter Wool comes to the plate. Carter digs in on the right side. The left-handed pitcher Harris. First pitch misses low and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Student section over on the far side of the stands getting the stomping going over there along with the Thunder 6. The 1-0. Breaking ball in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes. A long look in for Harris. Now the set and the pitch. This one hit in the air to left field. It's going to drop for a base hit. Another run comes across. The second one being waved in. Play at the plate. And they got him. The run does come across, so it is 4-0 after a half inning. Timberwolves will come back on the field. They'll come to the field here after a quick break. This is Timberwolves baseball right here on Vype Live. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
So, how are the kids?
Well, Emily made the honor roll.
Oh, good for her.
Yeah, we're really proud of her. Tyler, on the other hand, though.
What's going on?
He's been moody lately, just feeling down and not like himself.
Oh, we've been there. Nick was struggling last spring. He was so anxious and stressed.
Really? What helped?
Well, he joined the soccer team, and ever since, he's been a lot happier. He has more energy, he's less stressed, and he's definitely in a better mood at home. It's made a huge difference.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad he's getting out of the house, he's getting some exercise, and he's off his phone for once. It's been good for his mental health.
Sounds like it's been good for your mental health, too.
Participating in Texas high school sports improves students' physical and mental health. Encourage your son or daughter to get involved. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Welcome back to Concordia University here in Austin, Texas. Michael Rouse bringing you the action tonight right here on Vype Live. This broadcast brought to you by the Cedar Park Baseball Booster Club. The Timberwolves have a 4-0 lead. 4 runs off of 4 hits, no errors in the inning. 2 left on. They had quite a nice bat. All nine players came to the plate. 2 walks were issued in the inning, a hit by pitch along with those 4 hits. And unfortunately, what would have been the 5th run thrown out at the plate. And here we go to the bottom half of the first inning. The Rouse Raiders coming to the plate for the first time this evening. Oops, I beg your pardon. There we go. Wrong button. Leading things off for the Raiders. The second baseman, Rainer Heinrich. First pitch to Heinrich from Cade Davis, who is the starting pitcher for the Timberwolves tonight, is strike 1, 0-1 the count. Davis on the bump, Wool behind the plate. Second pitch, a little upstairs, evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Logan Warden at first, Brady Richardson at second, Logan Hedges at third, and Quint Mullen at shortstop. The 1-1 pitch from Davis on the way. That one misses low and inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Our outfielders tonight. Out there in left is Drew Robertson. In center, Brooks Doman. And out in right field is Jake Collishaw. The 2-1. And that pitch drops in for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. A beautiful breaking ball from Cade Davis. Evens the count at 2 apiece. The 2-2. Breaking ball, ring him up, nope. Count goes full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nice pitch. The 3-2, hit to the rough side, hook and foul, out of play. Count remains 3-2. Heinrich, Miller, Caspar, Salazar, Correjo, Caputo, Harris, Sparshu, Gonzalez, the order for the Raiders. Swing and a miss. 1 away here for the Timberwolves in the bottom half of the first inning. Landon Miller coming to the plate. Landon Miller, the center fielder. First pitch to Miller, little worm burner, little carpet burner, I guess, since it's carpet, not dirt. 1 ball, no strikes. Miller squares up the bunt, pulls it back, pitch inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Pitch gets inside corner. I thought I was going to miss, but it hits. Nice shot by Cade Davis. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count, as Miller took that one all the way. The 2-1 hit in the air to right center, drops for a base hit. Dillman tries to slide, cutting for 2, and sliding in for a double is Landon Miller. Next up for the Raiders, Caden Caspar. Caspar, the left fielder for the Raiders, a left-handed batter. Runner at second with 1 away. Davis from the stretch. The pitch. One ball, no strikes. The count here to Caspar. Lefty versus lefty. And the pitch. Hit in the air to the right field, into the gap. Collishaw going back for it. Dillman on the run. Going to drop for another base hit all the way to the wall. Runner coming around and heading to third is Caspar, and he's in with an RBI triple. Back-to-back extra base hits for the Raiders. It's now 4-1. Next up, Oscar Salazar, the third baseman, now coming to the plate. One on with one out. Pitch inside. Gets away from Wool, but it stays right there in the batter's box, so the runner stays at third base. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Thanks to our QA back at Vype Live for checking in, Nathan Nunez. Appreciate it, Nathan. Three balls, 1 strike now the count to the first baseman, Salazar. Runner at third base with 1 out. And a walk issued to the first baseman. Runners now at the corners with 1 away.
Right fielder,
now up for the Raiders, the right fielder, Colin Correjo. First pitch to Correjo outside to the left-handed batter. 1 ball, no strikes. Correjo squares up to bunt. Pulls it back. Misses outside, 2-0. Lights are on here at Concordia University Tornado Field. A visit to the mound by Coach Stout coming up here for the Timberwolves. Four to 1 the score here in the bottom half of the first inning. Timberwolves had a great start to this ball game tonight, but the Raiders coming right back here in their home half of the first inning. Davis gets a leadoff strikeout. Gets the leadoff hitter to swing and miss for out number 1. And then a double to the right center gap, followed by a triple to the right center gap. The triple went all the way to the wall. And that's where we stand here, 4-1. Correjo digs back in after the timeout called by Coach Sauer and the Timberwolves. Quick visit to the mound. Pitch misses away. 3 balls, no strikes. The count here to Correjo. Pitch taken all the way from called strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Full count now is Cade Davis battling back for the Timberwolves. Long look in, and now the 3-2 hit right back at Davis. Davis knocks it down, play at the plate. Wool tags him out. 2 down now for the Timberwolves. Cade Davis able to knock that baseball down right in front of him and chop it right back into his glove. The runner was committing towards home. Cade flips it to Carter. Carter tags him out for out number 2.
Brings up the designated hitter for the Raiders, Mikey Caputo.
Now up for the Raiders, Mikey Caputo, the designated hitter. Runners now at first and second with 2 down for the Raiders. First pitch to Caputo is a ball. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Pitch hits the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Davis is 1-1 on the way. Breaking ball. That was a beautiful shot, but a ball called. 2 balls, 1 strike. And much to the chagrin of the Cedar Park faithful. Two balls, 1 strike. Runners at first and second with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. This one hit straight up in the air. Going back, foul out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Lots of 2s going on right there. Davis along looking. Working from the stretch. Steps off. Runners will go back to the bag as Caputo steps out. Runner goes, breaking ball, throw down to third, gets away, a throw out into the outfield, and the runner will come home to score, making it 4-2. Oh, looks like they're taking it off. Runner's got to go back. So the run comes off the board. That's why I do this in pencil. Full count now to the DH Caputo and the pitch. Breaking ball hits the inside corner, strike 3. 1 run off of 2 hits. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Cade Davis. After 1 complete inning, it's 4-1. The Timberwolves have a lead. We'll come back with more Timberwolves baseball right here on Vype Live. Stay tuned for inning number 2 right after this.
I'll never forget the day I decided to go out for the football team. Mr. Banks, the JV football coach and my history teacher, asked me to stay after class. I thought I was in trouble. He said, "Hey, Darius, have you thought about going out for football? I think you'd be great." Fact is, I never played football. Fact is, I never had anyone tell me I'd be great at something. So, with no experience at all, I signed up. And a week later, I padded up and was running drills on the field. I never was great, but playing high school sports was one of the greatest experiences of my life. I was accepted by my teammates, and I learned that when someone believes in you, you can believe in yourself.
Encourage a student you know to take part in a high school sport. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Welcome back to the broadcast here on Vype Live. Michael Rouse along with Nathan Nunez, our QA back at Vype Live. Oh my. There we go. Leading things off here in the top half of the second inning for the Timberwolves. We're back to the top of the order. Cade Davis. First pitch to Davis, strike one. Nolan Harris back on the bump. He came in relief. Pitch 2/3 of inning number one. Swing and a miss, strike two. Davis down in the hole now, 0-2. The 0-2 breaking ball misses away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So hitting back to the screen, foul. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes to the pitcher, Cade Davis. One and two now is Davis back in the box. Harris's pitch on the way. Hits him. Another hit by pitch by the Raiders. One aboard here in the top half of the second. That will bring up the center fielder, Brooks Dillman. Dillman walked and scored a run. His first plate appearance. Back in the first.
Center fielder Brooks Dillman.
Dillman squares up the bunt, pulls it back. Pitch misses off the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. Gray skies here over the majority of the field. Out in right field, there's a patch of blue sky cutting through the clouds over there. The lights are on, full force here at Tornado Field at the University, Concordia University, I should say. Here on 620 in northwest Austin, Texas. Very close to Lake Travis, on our way out to Lake Travis and the dam out there on Lady Bird Lake, on the Colorado River, I should say, which feeds into Lady Bird Lake. 3 balls, no strikes as Dillman works way ahead in the count. Runner at first base, nobody out here for the Timberwolves. They lead 4-1 here in the the top half of inning number 2. The 3-0. And the pitch misses off the plate. Dillman will hustle the first. Runners at first and second. Nobody out.
Second baseman Brady Richardson.
Now Richardson comes to the plate for the Timberwolves. Runners at first and second, nobody out. Richardson scores up the bunt, pulls it back, and the pitch misses outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Again, a great crowd on hand to represent both of these teams here tonight at Concordia. Harris steps off the rubber. Everybody will reset. 1 ball, no strike to count here to Brady. Brady tonight hit by a pitch. His first at bat. Lays down a bunt on the third base side. Hustling up to first. And it's an infield single, and the bases are loaded for the Timberwolves. Beautiful bunt. Went about 8 feet down the third base line. Forcell, the catcher, tried his best to get to it. Ball kept rolling away from him. Slow down to first base, skipped, and allowed Brady to get a half-step lead to get ahead of the throw for an infield single. Bases loaded, now brings up the DH, Louis Alonso, and another trip to the mound by the Raider coaching staff. The third visit in the last 3 outs, and that's going to do it for Nolan Harris. Another pitching change. We'll take a quick break. This is Timberwolves Baseball right here on Vype Live, brought to you by the Cedar Park Baseball Booster Club. We'll be right back to let you know who the new pitcher for the Raiders are right after this. Raiders is right after this.
So, how are the kids?
Well, Emily made the honor roll.
Oh, good for her.
Yeah, we're really proud of her. Tyler, on the other hand, though.
What's going on?
He's been moody lately, just feeling down and not like himself.
Oh, we've been there. Nick was struggling last spring. He was so anxious and stressed.
Really? What helped?
Well, he joined the soccer team, and ever since, he's been a lot happier. He has more energy, he's less stressed, and he's definitely in a better mood at home. It's made a huge difference.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad he's getting out of the house, he's getting some exercise, and he's off his phone for once. It's been good for his mental health.
Sounds like it's been good for your mental health, too.
Participating in Texas high school sports improves students' physical and mental health. Encourage your son or daughter to get involved. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Texas. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Welcome back to Concordia University right here on Vype Live. The one-game playoff between the Rouse Raiders and your Cedar Park Timberwolves. 4-1 the score here in the top half of the second inning. The bases loaded for the Timberwolves. Hit by pitch, walk, and a single. Brings up Louis Alonso. But before Louis can get a pitch thrown to him, another pitching change. And on the bump now for the Rouse Raiders, number 6, Gavin Silva. The third pitcher of record for the evening, and we're only in the top half of the second inning. Bases loaded, no outs. Louis Alonso, the DH, coming to the plate. Louis tonight 1 for 1, singled, knocked in a run and scored a run. Louis digs in on the right side, takes a couple of swings, and now Silva with the bases loaded in his first pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one. Nice shot by Silva. Foul tip. Umpire's going to walk it out because it went off the hand of the catcher, Forcell. So he's just shaking it off a little bit. Umpire giving Forcell just a little time to get that feeling back in his hand, and he does. Looks like he's no worse for the wear. Excuse me. 0-1 the count here to Alonzo. Next pitch called, strike two. A breaking ball drops in. Came in right above the letters, dropped at the belt for strike two. 0-2 the count now to the DH Alonzo. Bases loaded, nobody out. 4-1 the Timberwolves on top. Oh, pitch misses inside, just barely. You hear the chagrin and the moans of the Rouse faithful. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count now to Louis Alonzo. Check swing and Alonzo goes down. They couldn't hold back, y'all. 1 down.
Our shortstop, Quint Mullen.
Breaking ball to Quint Mullen at the plate. Pitch misses inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Forcell pays a visit to Silva on the mound. Mullen walks up to the third base bag to talk to Coach Farst. Pitch away. Forcell able to backhand that one as it could have got right past him for the 5th run. Good job by the catcher to keep it in his glove. Two balls, no strikes to count to the shortstop, Mullen. Hit to the left side. Step on the bag for out number 1. Throw down to first. And Mullen dives safely. But a run comes across, making it 5-1. Two down now for the Timberwolves as Jake Collishaw comes to the plate. Collishaw tonight, 1 for 1, singled, knocked in a run, left stranded, back in the first. Runners at first and second now for the Timberwolves. Two balls, no strikes to count. Silva steps off the bag. Runners get back without any incident. Pitch gets away from Forcell. He knocks it down, but he couldn't find it. Runners, luckily for the Raiders' sake, stay put at first and second. Two down here for the Timberwolves in the top half of the second inning. They lead now 5-1. 4 runs came across in the first inning, another one here in the second for the Timberwolves. Michael Rose here along with our QA back at Vype Live, Nathan Nunez. Pitch to Collishaw, called strike. He took that one all the way on a 3-0 count. Now 3 balls, 1 strike. The count to the right fielder, Jake Collishaw. Again, Jake 1 for 1 tonight here for the Timberwolves. Logan Warden on deck. Runners at first and second with 2 away. The pitch skips in the dirt, and Collishaw's aboard to load the bases once again for the Timberwolves. Forcell calls a timeout. Takes a quick visit to the bump to talk to Silva. Now he slowly walks back to home plate. Pitch skips away. 1 ball, no strikes to count to the first baseman, Warden. Pitch in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes. Bases loaded for the Timberwolves here in the top half of the second inning. 2 outs here. Warden tonight 0 for 1. 0 for 1 tonight. Struck out back in the first. A timeout called again by the catcher Forcell. This time he'll jog up to the pitcher's mound. Logan will walk over to talk to Coach Farst up the third baseline. Jake Collishaw at first base. Quentin Mullen up there at second. And Brady Richardson at third for the Timberwolves. Brady singled. Quint reached on a fielder's choice and Jake walked. Is the story. Story at the moment. Forcell back behind the plate. Now the pitch. Breaking ball called strike. Good movement there by Silva. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. Another breaking ball. That one drops in. Warden didn't want anything to do with that one. The count now even at 2-2 as Silva works back to even things up after being in the hole 2-0. 2-2 the count here. The 2-2 pitch. Pitch a little low. Now fills the count 3-2. Warden gets back ahead, the 3-2. Pitch inside, and a walk issue to Warden, and that scores another run for the Timberwolves, making it 6-1. Back-to-back walks for the relief pitcher Silva. Logan Hedges comes to the plate. Logan Hedges tonight, he is 1 for 1, and now a visit to the mound from the coaching staff. Bases loaded for the Timberwolves here with 2 down. Logan Hedges singled back in the first, left stranded. And that's going to do it for Silva as we'll take another break. We'll have a pitching change here. Third pitcher going to take a seat. Fourth one will come up next. This is Timberwolves baseball right here on Vype Live. We'll be right back.
I'll never forget the day I decided to go out for the football team. Mr. Banks, the JV football coach and my history teacher, asked me to stay after class. I thought I was in trouble. He said, "Hey, Darius, have you thought about going out for football? I think you'd be great." Fact is, I never played football. Fact is, I never had anyone tell me I'd be great at something. So, with no experience at all, I signed up. And a week later, I padded up and was running drills on the field. I never was great, but playing high school sports was one of the greatest experiences of my life. I was accepted by my teammates, and I learned that when someone believes in you, you can believe in yourself.
Encourage a student you know to take part in a high school sport. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
What does the 50th anniversary of Title IX mean? It means I'm valued, I'm empowered, I can do anything. It means I'll pave the way for every girl who plays high school sports in the future, just like every female student, coach, official, and administrator blazed the trail for me. because every student deserves the opportunity to play. Encourage girls you know to participate in Texas high school sports.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Welcome back to the broadcast here from Concordia University, Tornado Field here in Austin, Texas. Michael Rouse along with Nathan Nunez. The fourth pitcher of the evening, Trey Schluter, on the bump for the Timberwolves. He will face Logan Hedges with the bases loaded. 2 outs here in the top half of the second inning. Timberwolves now lead 6-1. First pitch upstairs, 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Logan looks down to Coach Farce. He gives him a head nod, says, come on now. Bear down, 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The pitch low and outside. 2-1 the count here to the third baseman, Hedges. So hit in the other right field, camping underneath it. Correo makes the catch for out number 3. Two runs off 1 hit, a hit by pitch, and a couple walks issued here to the Timberwolves in the top half of the second. They lead 6-1. This is Timberwolves baseball right here on Vype Live. We'll be right back for the home half of the second. Right after this, stay tuned.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Texas. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Welcome back to the broadcast here on Vype Live. Michael Rouse along with Nathan Nunez getting ready for the home half of the second inning. The Raiders coming to the plate here. They trail 6-1 right here at Tornado Field, I should say, and the campus of the beautiful Concordia University here in Northwest Austin, Texas. The number 7 hitter for the Raiders comes to the plate. That's Nolan Harris. First pitch as K. Davis comes out. Couple of long innings offensively for the Timberwolves. Davis having to sit around a little bit. First pitch in for a strike, as is the second one, 0-2. Third pitch hit off the end of the bat, foul. Count will remain 0-2 to Nolan Harris. Harris started off as the first baseman, then moved to pitcher, and I lost track of him after that. So obviously still in the lineup, so still somewhere out in the field. The 0-2, swing and a miss, got him. One away here in the home half of the second inning. That's K. Davis' third strikeout of the evening. Joe Sparshu comes to the plate. Sparshu, a right-handed batter. First pitch right down the pipe, strike 1. That patch of blue sky out there in right field is becoming less and less as the overcast sky continues to dominate here tonight. This pitch hit in the air to left field. Going back towards the track. Can't make the catch against the wall. A long double. And a mirror image of the first inning for the Raiders, where Davis struck out the first batter of the inning and gave up a double to right field. Now this time a double to left for Joe Sparshu. 1 on, 1 out. Here is Blake Gonzalez, the third baseman, will come to the plate. Davis finally gets up on the rubber. Now Gonzalez steps into the box on the right side. Runner at second base with 1 out here in the home half of the second inning. First pitch misses high and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Gonzalez gets right back into the box. He's right on the inside line. Crowd in the plate. See if Cade can come in. Cade does the swivel move to second base, but keeps the baseball as the runner gets back without incident. Two balls, no strikes. The 2-0 on the way upstairs. Davis behind in the count, 3-0. The 3-0 on the way. Taking it all the way, and it's upstairs. A 4-pitch walk. Runners at first and second now with 1 out. Back to the top of the order we go, and Rainer Henrik comes to the plate. A quick visit to the mound by Quentin Mullen and Carter Wool. Just checking in with Cade, make sure he's not rattled. Good leadership there by the shortstop, Quentin Mullen. The tap gloves, and now they'll head back. Carter Wool giving directions to the infielders. Again, 1 out here, runners at first and second, so forced at any base. As Heinrich steps in, he's 0 for 1 tonight, struck out swinging back in the first inning. The pitch, breaking ball. Wool tried to frame it, but it was just a little too high. 1 ball, no strikes. The crowd chanting ball 6 as the pitch now right down the pipe. 1-1 the count here. The crowd does not get their wish as Cade settles back in to get a strike. 1-1 the count. Runners at first and second with 1 away in the bottom half of the second inning. The Timberwolves lead 6-1. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Skips in the dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike. When I say dirt, I mean proverbial dirt, as this beautiful field here at Concordia University is wall-to-wall carpet, just like a home from the early 90s would be. Actually, I'd say a home from the 80s, because the bathrooms were carpeted too, which is nasty, but I digress. That pitch called strike 2, now evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, runners at first and second with 1 out. Swing and a miss. Got him. 2 down. Davis gets his 4th strikeout of the evening. And then 0 for 2 now for Heinrich. Back-to-back strikeouts for him. Landon Miller comes to the plate. Landon 1 for 1 tonight. Doubled and scored a run. Back in, the only run back in the first. Runners at first and second here with 2 outs now. Breaking ball, called strike. Nice shot. Beautiful pitch by Cade Davis. Drops in for strike 1. Again, a big shout out to Nathan Nunez, our QA tonight. Nathan stepping in place of the man, the myth, the legend, Les Clary tonight. So shout out to Les. Hope you might be listening in. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Miller wanted to put another gapper to that one, but he swings over the top. It's kind of hoping that would spark a little breeze as the flag in left center is sagging right down. This waster as Davis throws that one away. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count to the center fielder, Landon Miller. Pitch inside, 2-2. We're just about an hour and 10 minutes into this baseball game, and we are in the home half of the second inning. This one hit to the left side. Mullen backhands it, throws to third. Got the lead runner for out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, 2 left on, 6-1 after 2. The Timberwolves have a great lead. We'll go to the top half of the third inning. Timberwolves coming to plate. This is Timberwolves baseball right here on Vype Live. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
I'll never forget the day I decided to go out for the football team. Mr. Banks, the JV football coach and my history teacher, asked me to stay after class. I thought I was in trouble. He said, "Hey, Darius, have you thought about going out for football? I think you'd be great." Fact is, I never played football. Fact is, I never had anyone tell me I'd be great at something. So, with no experience at all, I signed up. And a week later, I padded up and was running drills on the field. I never was great, but playing high school sports was one of the greatest experiences of my life. I was accepted by my teammates, and I learned that when someone believes in you, you can believe in yourself.
Encourage a student you know to take part in a high school sport. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Welcome back to the broadcast here on Vype Live. Michael Rose along with Nathan Nunez. The top half of the third inning just about to start as Carter Wool digs in. Trey Schluter remains the pitcher, the 4th pitcher of the evening for the Raiders. Here in the top half of the third inning, the Timberwolves have a 6-1 lead. Called strike 2, Wool. 0-1 the count. Top half of the third inning just underway here on Vype Live, and the pitch hit foul back to the screen, 0-2. Pitch misses up and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Carter tonight 1 for 1. singled back in the first inning. Left stranded. Pitch upstairs, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now the count to the catcher, Carter Wool. Wool gets punked on the back as he tries to get out of the way of that one. Runner at first base with nobody out here in the top half of the 3rd inning. Back to the top of the order we go. Kate Davis comes to the plate. Davis tonight 0 for 1 and hit by a pitch, scored a run back in the 1st and 2nd innings. Now here we are in the 3rd. This one right back up the middle. It's going to get, almost got through. Diving and making the play. The flip to second is Rainer Heinrich. Great play by the second baseman. Davis aboard on a fielder's choice. One away. Now up for the Timberwolves, Brooks Dillman at the plate. Brooks tonight 2 walks. Walked and scored a run in the first. Walked and left stranded. Actually forced out at 3rd in the 2nd inning. First pitch to Dillman in there for strike 1. 0-1. The count, runner first base with 1 away. Throw to first. Carson Reed, the courtesy runner for the Timberwolves, over there first base, dives back safely. This pitch low and away. Evens the count at 1-1. Dillman calls time, steps out of the box. Dillman, a left-handed batter for the Timberwolves. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Pitch upstairs, evens the count back to 2-2 now. Dillman doing a good job of getting back even. Falls behind, evens it up, now 2-2. Schluter's pitch, breaking ball. Pitch misses off the plate. Fills the count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. That was a sweet pitch. I would be a little miffed myself. Dillman calls time, steps out, now steps back in. Scoreboard hasn't changed, so I guess it's 2 balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch. Pitch inside, now it's 3-2. Check swing, and Dillman strikes out, making for out number 2. Now Brady Richardson comes to the plate. Brady tonight hit by a pitch and singled and scored both times. Back in the first and second, he's 1 for 1 with a hit by pitch and 2 runs scored. Guess I could just say that, huh? First pitch, Richardson hit in the air over the head of the shortstop. Drops in for a base hit. Runners at first and second now with 2 outs. Brady's got back-to-back hits for himself tonight. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. That brings up the DH, Louis Alonzo. Louis tonight is 1 for 2. Singled, scored a run in the first. Knocked in a run as well. And struck out back in the second. Louis calls time, steps out. Now the pitch. Chop foul off the plate. Over to the first base side, strike 1. Oof. Louis steps back in, 0-1 the count. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. Trey Schluter steps off, now steps back on the rubber. Hit followed to the screen, 0-2 the count to the DH, Alonzo. A long look in for Schluter. Now he steps off the plate, off the rubber, I beg your pardon. Alonzo steps out of the box. Now back in. Everybody gets reset. 0-2 the count to Louis Alonzo. 2 outs here in the top half of the third inning. The Timberwolves leading 6-1. Runners at first and second with those 2 outs. Schluter not liking what he sees. He keeps stepping off the rubber as he keeps looking back at the runner at second. Who is Carson Reed, the courtesy runner for the Timberwolves. Time called. Louis checking like, what is going on? Pitch in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good eye by Alonzo. Now he digs back in on the right side. Heinrich broke for second, trying to pick off the runner. Schluter steps off the rubber, but no play at second. Now they reset. Louis digs back in on the right-handed box. Pickoff move to second, and Reed gets back safely. Just gets a hand underneath the tag on the bag. Nice move right there between Heinrich and Schluter, but well read and good call by Coach Farce, getting Reed to get back to second just in time. Pitch away, evens the count, 2-2. There's a nice breeze coming here in the backside of this little hit to the right side. Coming in, making the play is Correjo, as the first and second baseman converging into the corner. Correjo coming in, loses his hat but makes the catch for out number 3. Inning number 3 ends the same way inning number 2 did, on a fly ball to the right fielder. So 2.5 complete. 1 run. Excuse me, 1 hit. No runs, 1 hit. 2 left on. I'll get it right one of these days. Score remains 6-1. We'll head to the bottom half of the third inning. This is Timberwolves baseball right here on Vype Live. We'll be back right after this.
What does the 50th anniversary of Title IX mean? It means I'm valued, I'm empowered, I can do anything. It means I'll pave the way for every girl who plays high school sports in the future, just like every female student, coach, official, and administrator blazed the trail for me, because every student deserves the opportunity to play. Encourage girls you know to participate in Texas high school sports.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Welcome back to the broadcast. Cade Davis remains the pitcher for the Timberwolves here into the bottom half of the third inning. Timberwolves have a 6-1 lead right here on Vype Live. Michael Rouse with Nathan Nunez, our QA back at Vype Live. Davis's first pitch of the third inning goes to Caden Casper. Casper, 1-for-1, tripled back in the first, left stranded. 0-2 the count now to Casper, and the pitch. Breaking ball, misses inside. Just inside off the plate. The Cedar Park faithful not real thrilled with that call, but that's all right. That's all right. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Pitch misses low and away, 2-2 now the count. To the left fielder, Caspar. K-A-S-P-A-R, Caspar, Caden Caspar, the left fielder. The 2-2 pitch from Davis. Check swing, and tagged out as the ball got away from Carter, but he picks it up, tags him out for out number 1. The third inning in a row with a leadoff strikeout. For Cade Davis. Next up, Oscar Salazar comes to the plate. Pitch low. 1 ball, no strikes. Skips away from Carter Wool. They get it back. Next pitch from Davis. That one bounces in front of the plate and gets to the backstop, so it's 2 balls, no strikes. Carter Wool's going to pay a quick visit to Cade just to check in on him, make sure they're on the same page. A breaking ball might have got a little too wound up on that one, or maybe he had some sweat on his hand. Something happened where he lost a little bit of the zip on it. Got away from him. 2 balls, no strikes to count here to Oscar Salazar, I beg your pardon. Salazar started the game as the pitcher and then moved to first base after 1 out in the first inning. And I lost track of him after that. Maybe I'll start looking on defense where these kids are playing. Salazar squares up the bunt, pulls it back, but it's called strike. 3 balls, 1 strike the count to Salazar. That was a little... no comment. This one hit in the air to the right side. Coming in is Collishaw. Collishaw calling off Brady Richardson and makes the catch for out number 2. 2 down now. Brings up Colin Correjo, the right fielder. Correjo tonight. Reached on the fielder's choice. He's 0-for-1. Left stranded back in the first. First pitch to Correjo. Misses. 1 ball. No strikes. Right down the pipe. 1 ball, 1 strike the count to Correjo. Nice shot. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Wow, nice shot, Cade. Nobody on with 2 outs for the Raiders. Breaking ball just misses inside off the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him. 1-2-3 go the Raiders here in the third inning. No runs, no hits, nobody left on. 3 complete. The Timberwolves lead after 3, 6-1. This is Timberwolves Baseball brought to you by the Cedar Park Timberwolves Baseball Booster Club. We'll be back for the 4th inning, and the Timberwolves coming to the plate right after this, right here on Vype Live. Stay tuned.
So, how are the kids?
Well, Emily made the honor roll.
Oh, good for her.
Yeah, we're really proud of her. Tyler, on the other hand, though.
What's going on?
He's been moody lately, just feeling down and not like himself.
Oh, we've been there. Nick was struggling last spring. He was so anxious and stressed.
Really? What helped?
Well, he joined the soccer team. And ever since, he's been a lot happier. He has more energy, he's less stressed, and he's definitely in a better mood at home. It's made a huge difference.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad he's getting out of the house, he's getting some exercise, and he's off his phone for once. It's been good for his mental health.
Sounds like it's been good for your mental health, too.
Participating in Texas high school sports improves students' physical and mental health. Encourage your son or daughter to get involved. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Welcome back to the broadcast here on Vype Live. Michael Rouse along with Nathan Nunez. Colin Correjo, the pitcher for the Rouse Raiders. Correjo will face Quint Mullen here to start inning number 4. Let's get this scoreboard all what you call situated. First pitch to Mullen, misses, 1 ball, no strikes. Top half of the 4th inning we go. 1-0 the count to Mullen. Quint tonight walked and reached on the and scored a run and then reached on a fielder's choice. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike the count to Quint Mullen. Oh. Call, strike 2. 1-2 now the count to Quint. Oh, just misses. Good eye by Mullen. Count now even at 2-2. Correjo's pitch on the way. Fielder right back up the middle. Gets out of the reach of Correjo. Mullen hustling up the line. Dives for a base hit. Quint gets his first hit of the evening on the slide, head first slide into first base. Ball went about probably 55, 60 feet to the left side. And no play was able to be made by the third baseman Gonzalez coming in. And now Jake Collishaw comes to the plate for the Timberwolves. Jake tonight 1 for 1, a single and a walk this evening. 1 on, nobody out for the Timberwolves here in the top half of the 4th inning. Timberwolves leading 6-1. Pitch gets away from Forcell. Mullen went about 1/3 up the line. The ball got away from Forcell. He couldn't find it, but it was underneath his feet. Throw up to first base, and Mullen just gets back in time. Slid in kind of funkily over there. Doesn't look like he got anything twisted up, which is a good thing. 1-0 the count here to Collishaw. The pitch, check swing, off of Forcell. I was going to say check swing and foul off the nub of the bat, it looks like, so it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Logan Warden on deck for the Timberwolves. Throw to first, Mullen dives back safely. Again, Colin Correjo on the bump for the Raiders. I believe he is the 5th pitcher of the evening. So he'd fall back to the screen. Kalashaw in the hole. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Off the fist, foul down the right side, out of play. Count remains 1-2 to the right fielder, Kalashaw. Jake's had himself one heck of a postseason. Jake plays either right or left field, depending on what Cade Davis is pitching. Since Cade is pitching tonight, at least in the postseason, and Jake is out there in right field. When when Cade isn't pitching, then Cade's been playing right field. Jake's moved to left. During the regular season, it was Jake in right field and Cade in left. But now in the postseason, they've switched sides. And Kalashaw stays alive as he fists that one foul to the screen right there on the first base side. Logan Warden on deck. Runner at first base, nobody out here in the top half of the 4th inning. Your Timberwolves on top, 6-1. The 2-2, swing and a miss. Kalashaw is down for out number 1. Next up for the Timberwolves, here comes Logan Warden. Warden 0 for 1, struck out in the first and walked in the second. 1 on, 1 out here for the Timberwolves. Throw to first. Mullen dives back safely. This one hit over the left side. It's going to drop in the corner for a base hit. All the way to the wall it goes. Mullen hustles up to third base. Logan Warden in for a stand-up double. Needed that one, my friend. We needed that one for sure. Logan with a big rip. Runners at second and third with 1 out. That brings up Logan Hedges and a visit over to the mound by the shortstop, Sparshu. The first Logan hit a double. Now the next Logan is up. We'll see what Logan Hedges can do. There's a hit to the right side. Foul. Strike 1. Hedges tonight. One for 2. Singled back in the first. Flew out to the right fielder in the second. 0-1 the count to Logan Hedges. Hedges playing third base for the Timberwolves tonight. A visit to the mound from the catcher, Forcell. Now he'll hustle back to the home plate. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Logan wanted that one. Couldn't make the connection. Top half of the 4th inning, runners at second and third with 1 out. The Timberwolves leading 6-1. Michael Rose along with Nathan Nunez. 3rd round of the playoffs. 1 game playoff tonight. Oh, pitch got away from the catcher Forcell. Goes all the way over on the first base side of the backstop, a slow roller. But Mullen stays put up there at third base. Correo did a good job of crashing in on that pass ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count to Logan Hedges. pitch away. Evens the count now at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes now for Logan Hedges. Again, Logan tonight 1 for 2. A great opportunity for the Timberwolves here, leading 6-1. This one hit foul to the right side. Count remains 2-2. Chop foul, Logan. Good battle going on here for number 15. Win it, buddy, win it. Let's go. The 2-2 hit up and out of play. Pitch upstairs, fills the count, 3-2. Hit to the right side. Heinrich scoops up, throw on to first, got the runner, but the run scores. It's 7-1. Hedges does a good job, moves runners up. Now 2 down for the Timberwolves. Carter Wool comes to the plate for the Timberwolves. 7-1 the score. First pitch to Wool, misses off the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 called strike 1. Called strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner at third base. 2 down here for the Timberwolves. They lead 7-1. Carter Wool, the 1-2. Now 2-2 as that one floats up and away. Colin Correjo, the pitcher for the Raiders, the 5th pitcher of the evening. This one hit in the air to center, going back and making the catch is Landon Miller for out number 3. One run. Couple hits for the Timberwolves. It's 7-1 after 3.5. We'll go to the home half of the 4th inning. This is Timberwolves baseball. Michael Rose in for Brad Cohn. Appreciate Brad letting me take the reins here for the postseason here on Vype Live. Nathan Nunez is our QA. This is brought to you by the Cedar Park Baseball Booster Club. We'll be back for the home half of the 4th inning right after this, right here on Vype Live. Stay tuned.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Texas. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Bum, bum, bum. You're welcome, folks. Welcome back to the broadcast. Nathan, how good was that, huh, man? My golden pipes. He even sings a little bit. Okay, I think we all know that maybe that's not the best idea. But you can't help it. When Neil Diamond comes on, it is time to rock out, y'all. 7-1, we head here to the home half of the fourth inning. The Timberwolves leading the Rouse Raiders. It is almost 9 o'clock, and we are only in the fourth inning. Holy moly. Having some fun, though. Man, this is a good time, y'all. A shout out to Suna Venkat, Merle Bertrand, Christina Weber, all the folks at Vype Live, and a huge thank you to Nathan Nunez for being with us tonight. And again, I appreciate Brad Cohn letting me, of all people, fill in for him here as voice of the Timberwolves baseball program this season on Vype Live. Brad is in the press box tonight, being the public address announcer for the Concordia University Tornadoes, as he is in almost each and every game, has been for the last several years here at Concordia University, as well as Cedar Park High School. He's the public address announcer for boys and girls basketball, men and women basketball, along with men's basketball, I think men and women's basketball here at Concordia University. Man, it's really good to see Brad tonight, I'll tell you that. Kind of nice for us to celebrate a little bit too as we saw him coming. Got talked with Chris Wool and a few other folks from Cedar Park Booster Club. Mikey Caputo leads things off here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. 3 balls, 1 strike to count. Cade Davis remains the pitcher for the Timberwolves. 5 pitchers for the Raiders. 1 pitcher so far for the Timberwolves. Caputo thought that was ball 4, tossed his bat to the side, but the umpire called strike 2. The count now full. 3 balls, 2 strikes as Davis works back from being way deep in the hole. Now 3-2 the pitch. Chopper foul. Just got a piece of that one. Does Caputo. 3 balls, 2 strikes to count to the DH, Mikey Caputo. So hit down the line, fair. Into the corner it goes, heading for 2. Caputo with a full count. A full count double. Nolan Harris coming to the plate for the Raiders. 1 on, nobody out here in the fourth inning.
First baseman Nolan Harris.
Swing and a miss, strike 1 to Nolan Harris. That one off the plate as Harris lunged for that one. Nice pitch by Cade Davis. Gets ahead in the count, 0-1. Nice shot, 0-2 the count to the first baseman. Left-handed batter Nolan Harris. Lefty versus lefty showdown right here. Pitcher versus hitter. And Cade Davis ahead in the count 0-2. Checks the runner up at second, and the pitch hit off the hands to the left side. Mullen scoops it up, throw on to first. Got him! Nice job, good stretch by Logan Warden. Nice shot by Quint Mullen. Gets the out. And the great part about it, the runner had to stay there at second base.
Shortstop Joe Sparshu.
Joe Sparshu comes to the plate for the Raiders. He's 1 for 1 tonight, doubled back in the second. Left stranded. Runner at second with 1 away. Slow breaking ball gets away from Wool. The runner will move up to third. Carter couldn't squeeze that one as it gets off. The edge of his glove looks like he maybe squeezed a little too soon, trying to backhand that one on the right side of his body. One ball, no strike, the count to Sparshoe. Runner now at third base. Pitch inside and in the dirt. 2-0 the count. Called strike. 2-1 now the count. Nice shot by Cade. Cade checking himself right there. Takes a deep breath. Rocket fire for strike one. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. Hit in the air. Shallow left coming in and having to let it drop. And another run will score for the Raiders. Sparshoe now 2 for 2 tonight. Seven to 2 the score. As Mikey Caputo comes in from third base to score the second run. Next up for the Raiders, the third baseman Blake Gonzalez. Throw back to first. Got away from Logan Warden. Moving up to second on the pass ball is Sparshoe. Warden couldn't squeeze that one. It gets past him as Sparshoe was diving back, went off his body. Quentin Mullen holding the runner there at second as he gives the signal to Cade Davis. Swing and a miss back to the screen, strike one. Nothing on the count here to Gonzalez. Davis buffs the throw to second. Runner gets back without incident. Pitch in the dirt, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at second base with 1 away here in the home half of the 4th inning. 7 to 2 the score, the Timberwolves on top. Hit foul back to the screen, 1 ball, 2 strikes now to the third baseman Gonzalez. Pitch upstairs, evens the count 2-2. Breaking ball, call, strike 3, 2 down. Unofficially the 7th strikeout of the evening for Cade Davis. Now back to the top of the order. Heinrich at the plate. Heinrich tonight 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts. First pitch foul, strike 1. 2 down now for the Raiders. Throw back to second. Mullen is there. Calls time. He'll head over to Cade just to get square with him. Popped up, calling for it is Davis on the bump. Can't make the play. Off the glove, a run will score. I appreciate the enthusiasm, but stop whacking the table where my equipment is setting. I'd appreciate it. Seven to 3 the score now as that run comes across. Played out. It is gone. Casper hits it over the fence for a 2-run shot, making it 7 to 5. Four runs here in the 4th inning for the Raiders. And Nathan Nunez checking in. Just said it's a nail biter. Sure is, man. This one hit off the end of the bat to the left side, followed to the screen, strike one. That being Caden Casper at the plate. Gaspar tonight 1 for 2, a triple, and a strikeout. Landon Miller hit that 2-run shot out to left center. Ball traveled about 372 feet as it just cleared the fence in front of the scoreboard in left field. A no-doubter. Pitch upstairs, 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 down here for the Raiders in the 4th inning. They swing and a miss, and Davis gets out of the inning. Wow. That was one heck of an 4 runs off 3 hits. 2 strikeouts in the inning, but a big 2-run shot. And now a 2-run game as it's 7 to 5 after 4. This is Timberwolves baseball on Vype Live. We'll be back for the 5th inning right after this. Stay tuned.
What does the 50th anniversary of Title IX mean? It means I'm valued, I'm empowered, I can do anything. It means I'll pave the way for every girl who plays high school sports in the future. Just like every female student, coach, official, and administrator blaze the trail for me. Because every student deserves the opportunity to play. Encourage girls you know to participate in Texas high school sports.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Welcome back to the broadcast here at Concordia University in Austin, Texas. Michael Rouse, Nathan Nunez, Cedar Park Timberwolves Baseball Booster Club bringing you the action here tonight on Vype Live. Appreciate all they do for all of us. 4 runs come across for the Raiders in the 4th inning, and the Timberwolves now have a 2-run lead at 7-5. We go to the top of the order here in the 5th inning. Cade Davis to lead things off for the Timberwolves, facing Colin Correjo. Top of the 5th, scoreboard all squared away, and the first pitch to Davis. High and inside, 1 ball, no strikes. Called strike. 1-1. Ball back to the screen, 1-2. That's a hit in the air over the left side into foul territory. Gonzalez tracks it, makes the catch for out number 1. Brooks Dillman now comes to the plate with 1 down for the Timberwolves here in the 5th inning. Dillman 0 for 1, along with 2 walks tonight and a run scored. First pitch misses, 1 ball, no strikes. One random Raider fan screaming at the umpire after that pitch. Oh, and he stands up and he does it again. She's got a lot to say. Breaking ball, called, strike 1, wow. That was baffling. Dillman takes a deep breath, now steps back in the box, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, nobody on for the Timberwolves. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. Dillman gets punked. Wasn't sure if that was off the fist or off the bat.
Even he didn't know what to do.
To the plate to the Timberwolves, second baseman Brady Richardson.
Richardson now comes to the plate. 1 on, 1 out, hit to the right side, and it's a base hit to the right field corner. Round in second, heading to third, coming in. And Gonzalez couldn't make the play as it's off his chest, and Dillman slides in safely. Brady hits, and another base hit for Brady. Brady is 3 for 3. With a walk and a run scored. Now Louis Alonso comes to the plate. Runners at the corners with 1 away. Visit to the mound by the Rouse Raiders. The Rouse Raiders. I get it right one of these times. It looks like doesn't look like a change is coming. Looks like it's just a visit. Louis Alonso comes to the plate for the Timberwolves. Louis 1 for 3 tonight. Pitch gets away, but scooped up nicely by the catcher as he shifts his stance wide of the plate, keeps it in front of him. 1 ball, no strikes. Runners at the corners. Called strike 1 as it hits the inside corner. Louis taking that one all the way. Thought it might break in on his kneecap, but it hits the corner instead. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner at first and third. Throw to first. Richardson dives back safely. Dillman stays put at third base. Two balls, 1 strike the count to Louis Alonso. Called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hit in the air to the right side, hook and foul. It'll go out of play. Count remains 2-2 to the DH, Alonso. Alonso calls time and steps out of the box. Takes a couple cuts and a deep breath and steps back in. The 2-2 pitch on the way. Hit. Chopper to the shortstop. Scoop up, throw to second. On to first. Safe. Can't turn it. Another run scores for the Timberwolves. 8-5 the score. Hit to the right side, just foul as Nolan Harris dives for it on the foul side of the line. 0-1 the count. Nope. Quentin Mullen at the plate for the Timberwolves, now behind 0-2. Runner at first base with 2 down. Timberwolves on top 8-5 here in the top half of the 5th inning. The Raiders came storming back in the 4th, scored 4 runs. Cut the lead to 2. Timberwolves had another run here in the 5th. Get the lead back to 3. It was as many as 6. If you're good at math, you probably could have figured that out on your own, but that's okay. That's what I'm here for. Pitch up and away, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, a huge thank you to our QA tonight, Nathan Nunez, hanging out with me, putting up with my antics. And this one, line drive up the middle, gets through for a base hit. Runners at first and second with 2 down. Mullen comes through for the Timberwolves, his second hit of the evening. Hold on. Check, yes. That is correct. That is his second hit of the evening. Next up for the Timberwolves, Jake Collishaw. Swing and a miss, strike one to Jake. Called strike two. Nice shot by Colin Correjo. 2 on to 2 outs for the Timberwolves. They lead 8-5 here in the fifth inning. Top half of the fifth inning, to be exact. Pitch gets away. Porcel couldn't frame that one, as it's now 1 ball, 2 strikes to the right fielder, Jake Collishaw. Collishaw uses his body language to will that one to be ball 2, much to the chagrin and frustration vocalized by the Rouse faithful. Swing and a miss. Collishaw goes down swinging, and that'll end the half inning for the Timberwolves. 1 run, 2 hits, 2 left on for the Timberwolves. We'll head to the home half of the fifth inning. This is Timberwolves Baseball on Vype Live. We'll be back right after this. Stay tuned.
I'll never forget the day I decided to go out for the football team. Mr. Banks, the JV football coach and my history teacher, asked me to stay after class. I thought I was in trouble. He said, "Hey, Darius, have you thought about going out for football? I think you'd be great." Fact is, I never played football. Fact is, I never had anyone tell me I'd be great at something. So, with no experience at all, I signed up. And a week later, I padded up and was running drills on the field. I never was great, but playing high school sports was one of the greatest experiences of my life. I was accepted by my teammates, and I learned that when someone believes in you, you can believe in yourself.
Encourage a student you know to take part in a high school sport. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Welcome back to the broadcast here in the bottom half of the fifth inning. Michael Rose, Nathan Nunez, Oscar Salazar to lead things off here for the Rouse Raiders. They trail 8-5 here in the fifth inning. Cade Davis comes in for the fifth inning for the Timberwolves. He's been on the bump the whole night. First pitch to Salazar, strike one. Next one on the way, inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh my goodness. Called strike 2, 1-2 now the count. Nice shot by Cade. Wishing I had me some water. Wishing we were back over there at Matt Ariano Park right now so I could ask one of the people close by for a bottle of water. But oh my goodness. I'm very grateful for the Cedar Park Baseball Booster Club because they take Venmo. Dribbler to the left side, foul. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. We are over 2 hours into the broadcast, into the baseball game here tonight. We're in the home half of the fifth inning. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one on the inside just misses off the plate. Salazar did a little bit of salesmanship, selling a little skittish move right there. That one inside fills the count, 3-2. Cade trying to work Salazar in on the hand. Salazar didn't bite on that one. Fills the count. Davis, a long looking, swinging up there, now steps off the rubber, and Salazar calls time and steps out of the box. Back in he comes. The 3-2. Dribbler foul down the left side to the dugout. Foul. Count stays full. To Salazar. The 3-2 again. Hit over to the right side, out of play. Do it all over again. 3-2. A good battle going on here for Salazar and Cade Davis. Looking for Cade to get another leadoff strikeout. Pitch misses low, and a leadoff walk instead. Next up for the Raiders, Colin Correjo. The now pitcher for the Raiders. Left-handed batter steps into the box with one on, nobody out. Pitch misses. Gets away from Carter Wool to the backstop, and up to second goes Salazar. The 1-0 called strike. Nice shot. Wool frames it nicely on the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Most of the Rouse Raider fans over on the third base side of the stands are on their feet. Correjo offers a bunt, pulls it back. It's 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1. Bunt up in the air, foul back to the screen, 2-2. Time called by the coach of Rouse. Correjo will go up to third base to have a conversation. Carter takes a slow walk up to the pitcher's mound. Davis and Carter Wool telling their gloves how much they adore each other. Just guessing. They're talking to their gloves very, very closely. I'm sure you know what I mean. Just having a little fun. Whew. Correjo gets back in the box. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. To the pitcher, Correjo, with 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. And Correjo goes down swinging for out number 1. Make that the 9th strikeout. No, Mikey Caputo coming to the plate for the Raiders, and Coach Farce coming out to have a conversation with Cade Davis, and Cade gets a handshake from everybody, and he's going to head to the dugout. Probably switch gloves. Guessing he'll head over to left field as Drew Robertson comes in to pitch for the Timberwolves. We'll take a quick break. This is Timberwolves baseball right here on Vype Live. We'll be right back for Drew Robertson's relief effort right here on Vype Live. Stay tuned.
We are the NFHS. That stands for the National Federation of State High School Associations. But really, what we stand for, together with the UIL, are the 825,000 high school sports and performing arts students in Texas. And so we stand. We stand for the runners, debate team members, and basketball players. We stand for their coaches, officials, and adjudicators. We stand for the drummers, football players, and actors. We stand for the golfers, singers, and swimmers. We stand as the national leader and advocate for these essential activities and all who participate in them and make them possible. Because it is our purpose to ensure that high school students get to play, perform, and compete together. To learn more about who we are and what we stand for, visit nfhs.org.
My goodness, thank you so much, all of you that are listening, because somebody just brought me some water. Y'all are angels, literally, thank you. I wasn't trying to be, by any means, trying to be passive aggressive. I was just thinking, wow, I was wondering who I could look at to get their attention, to see if they could grab me a water, and you all came through for me, so that means a lot. Thank you so much. Drew Robertson in for Cade Davis. Cade had one heck of a baseball game on the mound here in this playoff effort for the Timberwolves here tonight. Drew comes in from left field. Cade will head out to left field, I do believe. I think that's how they're going to play it. Unless Jake and Cade switch sides, we'll figure it out. Anyways, Cade will move to the outfield. Drew Robertson. Now in relief for the Timberwolves, he will face Mikey Caputo. Caputo ripped a double, scored a run his last at bat. First pitch misses, ball one. Next pitch from the left-handed Robertson misses inside. 2 balls, no strikes to Caputo. One on with one out, I should say. One on, one out here in the home half of the 5th inning. That pitch misses off the outside corner. 3-0. Now the Cedar Park faithful not real thrilled with that one. Oh my gosh. A 4-pitch walk from Drew Robertson to Caputo, and now it's 2 on with 1 out. Dadgum. Oh my lord. Oh my lord, oh my lord, oh my lord. Nolan Harris comes to the plate, 2 on with 1 out. Oh my goodness. Harris gets punked on the chest. Bases loaded here. Logan Warden asking his pitcher to calm down. Carter Wolf takes a slow walk out to the pitcher's mound. Logan Hedges coming in. Next up for the Raiders is Joe Sparshu. Sparshu steps in after the timeout call by the Timberwolves. Bases loaded, 1 out. Pitch misses away. One-0, now 2-0. Quinn Mullen coming in from the shortstop position to talk to Drew Robertson. Give him a little pep talk. Runners at first, second, and third with one out. Bluffed the bunt, pulled it back, called strike one. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. Drew needing to settle in is an understatement. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Nice shot by the lefty, Drew Robertson. The 2-2 on the way. Hit to the right side, in the air, hook in, foul. Jake Collishaw out there in right field, which means that is Cade Davis out there in left. Two balls, 2 strikes. We'll do it one more time. Hit foul out of play. 2-2. Here we go again. Hit down the line, hook and foul out of play. Sparshoe not going quietly into that good night, y'all. Drew Robertson trying to give him the business. Sparshoe's got his toes on the line of the batter's box right next to the plate. The 2-2 upstairs, full count. Hit in the air to right field, hooking. It's going to drop. Fair. It's a fair ball. 1 run. 2 runs. Runs come across on a single that just dropped on the fair side of the right field line. It is now 8-7 here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Next up, the number 9 hitter, it's Blake Gonzalez. Swing and a miss to Gonzalez. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just trying to figure out my score sheet. 8-7 the score. Drew Robertson in relief here of Cade Davis. The infield in on the grass. The green carpet, I should say. That was the 3rd ball, not the 4th, as Blake Gonzalez, for some reason, Runners at second and third with one out here in the fifth inning. Three balls, two strikes to count here to Blake Gonzalez. Gonzalez 0 for 1 and a walk here tonight. And now Robertson loads the bases with another walk. Coach Farce coming out. He's going to talk to Drew. Might be taking the ball away, and he does. And a call to the bullpen. We'll take a break. This is Timberwolves baseball. We'll come back with a new pitcher right after this. Timberwolves lead 8-7 in the fifth inning. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
So, how are the kids?
Well, Emily made the honor roll.
Oh, good for her.
Yeah, we're really proud of her. Tyler, on the other hand, though.
What's going on?
He's been moody lately, just feeling down and not like himself.
Oh, we've been there. Nick was struggling last spring. He was so anxious and stressed.
Really? What helped?
Well, he joined the soccer team. And ever since, he's been a lot happier. He has more energy, he's less stressed, and he's definitely in a better mood at home. It's made a huge difference.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad he's getting out of the house, he's getting some exercise, and he's off his phone for once. It's been good for his mental health.
Sounds like it's been good for your mental health, too.
Participating in Texas high school sports improves students' physical and mental health. Encourage your son or daughter to get involved. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
All right, Timberwolves faithful, get your rally caps on. We need to get out of this inning. One out here with the bases loaded as Blake Padani coming in relief of Drew Robertson. Robertson gave up a couple of runs on a blooper single to right field. Just couldn't find his control coming in relief of Kay Davis, who went so long, man. These innings just piling up. It's almost 10 o'clock, and we're only in the fifth inning with one out. Ay, ay, ay. So Padani finishing up his warm-ups. Again, the base is loaded here for the Raiders. Mullen giving him a big hug right there. Don't see that very often. Logan Hedges staying over there on the mound talking to Padani, looking him in the eye, telling him, hey, we're with you. We got you. Everything comes to us. It says, we put the ball in play. We'll back you up. We got you. That's some very well-coached young men. Some great leadership right there. Hit in the air to left center. Dillman making the catch. Tagging up. Scoring a run. Tie game. Eight to 8 here in the fifth inning. That was a fly ball to Brooks Dillman for out number 2. Now Landon Miller hit a 2-run dinger his last at bat. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. Padani's pitch inside. Brushes Miller off the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch misses high. 2 balls, no strikes. Swing and a miss. Nice shot by Padani. Mixed up Miller right there. Miller taps his chest and said, "That was my bad." Miller saying it hit my hand, and the umpire saying your hand's part of the bat, and now he's calling in the other umpires. There'll be a meeting of the 4 umpires right there by home plate. Third base is empty, so this will refill the bases if they allow him to hit by pitch. And they'll give him first base. Whew. Caden Casper coming to the plate. The base is loaded, 2 down here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. We are all knotted up at 8. 4 runs in the first for the Timberwolves. 1 run in the first for the Raiders. 2 runs in the second, no runs. 2 runs in the second for the Timberwolves, no runs in the second for the Raiders. No runs in the third for either team. 1 run in the fourth for the Timberwolves. 4 runs in the fourth for the Raiders. 1 run in the fifth for the Timberwolves, and 3 runs here in the fifth for the Raiders. 8-8. Kaplan at the plate. First pitch called, strike, nothing, and 1 to count. Bases loaded here for the Raiders with 2 down. Pitch misses away, 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch misses off the plate, 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. That was an unnecessarily huge cut for Caden Casper. Blake Padani in relief here for the Timberwolves. A 2-2 pitch upstairs to build the count. A full count now, 3-2. What was that? And a run gets walked in, and the Raiders have their first lead of the evening. It is 9-8. Now back to Salazar, who led off the inning. This is the 10th batter of the inning. 4 runs have come across here in the 9th. Salazar takes strike 1 as he offers the bunt, pulls it back. Now 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch upstairs. Nine to 8 here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Back-to-back 4-run innings here for the Raiders. This one hit up in the air, out to center. Collishaw coming in, calls off Dillman, makes the catch for out number 3. Four runs off a whole bunch of hits. 9-8 the score after 5. Timberwolves coming to the plate here for the 6th inning. We need to get you all back on board here, y'all. Come on now. Send a little love, a good vibe. We did it in the 1st. We can do it again here in the 6th. This is Timberwolves Baseball, brought to you by the Cedar Park Baseball Booster Club right here on Vype Live. We'll be right back.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Texas. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Welcome back to the broadcast here on Vype Live. Michael Rose and Nathan Nunez. Timberwolves trail now for the first time this evening as they come to the plate here in the 6th inning. Logan Warden leads things off here for the Timberwolves in the top half of the 6th inning. Called strike, 1 ball, 1 strike now to Logan. This one hit to the right side. Chopper scooped up by Heinrich. Go to first base for out number 1. Next up, Logan Hedges. Logan lunged at a bunt, strike 1. Trying to get him off their feet. This one hit in the air to the right side. Harris tracks it, makes it, oh! In and out of his glove over by the wall, by the dugout. Can't make the play. No balls, 2 strikes. Logan gets to another go of things here. Extra life for the third baseman. Pitch upstairs. Logan isn't going to chase after anything that's out of the zone, so it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Forcell thought it was going to be called strike 3. It's not. It's 2-2. Now, swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down. Carter Wool comes to the plate with 2 outs for the Timberwolves. Correjo not wasting any time, goes right to work. First pitch called strike 1, 0-1 the count to the catcher, Carter Wool. Pitch misses as Carter, beg your pardon. Carter thought about swinging at Collins' pitch. 1-1, breaking ball, strike 2. That was junkification. That was junky as all get out right there for a nice pitch. That one misses up and away, 2-2. Swing and a miss. 1-2-3 go the Timberwolves here in the 6th. And the Raiders are all kinds of hyped up. So, we'll head to the bottom half of the 6th inning. The Timberwolves trail 9-8. This is Timberwolves baseball right here on Vype Live. We'll be right back.
What does the 50th anniversary of Title IX mean? It means I'm valued, I'm empowered, I can do anything. It means I'll pave the way for every girl who plays high school sports in the future, just like every female student, coach, official, and administrator blaze the trail for me, because every student deserves the opportunity to play. Encourage girls you know to participate in Texas high school sports.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Welcome back to the broadcast. Michael Rose along with Nathan Nunez. We're going to the bottom half of the 6th inning. Want to remind everybody the UIL Baseball State Tournament will take place Wednesday, June 7th through Saturday, June 10th at the Dell Diamond in Round Rock, Texas. All Conference 4A games will take place at the UFCU Dish Falk Field at the University of Texas at Austin. Tickets will be available for purchase at a later date, so check the UIL website for more information. Blake Pedani coming back in relief here of Drew Robertson, who came in relief of Cade Davis. Davis left in the 5th. Here we are in the bottom of the 6th. And like I said, the Raiders, man, they are all kinds of pumped up. And we need to pop that bubble. We need to pop that bubble right quick. 1-2-3 with the Timberwolves. Now it's time to give it right back. Hopefully they psyched themselves out and got a little too amped up. Colin Correjo. Wait, where are we at? Number 22, Nathan Miller, comes in to pinch hit for Correjo here in the 6th. Breaking ball, misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Called strike, 1 ball, 1 strike. Man, Miller looks like he's got ants in his pants. This kid doesn't stop waggling at the plate. All kinds of gyrations. The bat doesn't stop moving. His hips don't stop moving. Pitch upstairs, 2-1. Hit foul over to the right side, out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Called strike 3. There we go. Yeah, that kid needed to sit down. That was embarrassing. Awesome job by Blake Pedani. Oh my goodness. That was all kinds of weird. Sit down, kid. Oh. 1 down now. Coming to the plate. Number 2, Mikey Caputo. First pitch right down the pipe, strike 1. Hit in the air to the right side. Coming in is Kalashaw. He'll make the catch for out number 2. Now Nolan Harris comes to the plate. Blake Padani's first pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. On the outside, just missing off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Breaking ball, nice shot, but misses. 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Carter Wolf set up on the outside corner. And Nolan Harris swings right over the top. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here for the Raiders, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him. 1, 2, 3. Go the Raiders here in the 6th. Yes! Let's go. Timberwolves coming to the plate in the 7th. One more chance. They trail 9-8. This is Timberwolves baseball, y'all. It was definitely 7-1 at one point. It was 7-1 at one point. Actually, it might have even been 8-1. Never, who knows? No, yeah. No, you're right. 7-1 at one point. 7-1, then 8-5. Anyways, this is Timberwolves baseball. I think we'll just keep it right here. What an amazing game this has been. Timberwolves are coming up to the plate. They are going to start at the top of the order with Cade Davis. It's a good place to start. Back when they played the Antlers over there in Kerrville a few Saturdays ago, Timberwolves weren't trailing at the time, but they were a little bit of a threat, and they needed something to happen. Cade came in to lead off. I believe it was probably the 4th or 5th inning, maybe even the 6th. Excuse me, and here we are in the top of the 7th. And Cade did a great job getting things going. Here we go. Again, this is it. Timberwolves need this right here as Cade Davis comes to the plate for the Timberwolves in the top half of the 7th, trailing by 1. Correjo on the bump. Still in relief. First pitch sails over the head of the catcher's hand and the umpire's head for ball 1. Forcell coming out to calm down Correjo was all kinds of fired up. This one hit in the air to center, going back for it, and making the catch is Miller for out number 1. A deep fly ball, but not deep enough. Now Brooks Dillman comes to the plate. First pitch hit foul back to the screen, strike 1. Dillman calls time as Correjo took too much of it. Now he steps back in. The 1-0. Called strike 2. A delayed call. Nothing in 2 to count here to Brooks Dillman. Brooks a couple of walks, a strikeout, and a hit by pitch tonight. So Mr. Dillman is definitely due. 1 ball, 2 strikes. This one hit up and fallen out of play. One ball, 2 strikes. The count remains to the center fielder, Brooks Dillman. Pitch misses on the outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. This one off the fist, out to center. Miller makes the catch for out number 2. And the Raider fans will get to their feet with 2 outs. Brady Richardson coming to the plate. Brady has been all kinds of clutch tonight. Timberwolves have had many 2-out rallies. And here it's time for one more. Pitch in the dirt, 1 ball, no strikes. This one hit in the air, out to Miller, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Oh, the players will shake hands in the middle of the diamond. Congratulations to the Rouse Raiders who are moving on to round number 4, and congratulations to the Cedar Park Timberwolves baseball team for an amazing season. District champions, by district champions, made it to the 3rd round of the playoffs, played their hearts out. Had a great season. And it's tough to lose like this again. The Timberwolves will be back next season and rewrite the history books. Man, I appreciate Nathan Nunez checking in. You just said a tough loss. It sure was, man. Tough loss indeed. The Timberwolves fall to the Raiders tonight here in this 1-game series. And their season comes to an end. Not much else I can say, but just a whole bunch of thank yous. Thank you to Brad Cohn for allowing me to cover for him. Sending him all kinds of thoughts and prayers and love from this team, this community, from our family at Vype and formerly KMAX Sports. All the people that he's impacted and touched over the years. He's still with us and still kicking, but man, it's going to be good to have him back at full strength. And it's so good to hear his voice here at Concordia University on our public address tonight. Brad, you can hear him rattling off stats. A tough season, heartbreaker. Coach Farsh talking to the players over there, seniors holding each other. Some of the players, some of you don't even get a chance to touch the field. So big supporters of their teammates. Man, it's tough. These young men play hard. Here come the Raiders to thank their fans. And we want to thank the Cedar Park Baseball Booster Club for bringing us back for this season, for their patience and their support of myself and all of us with Vype Live for having to switch gears midway through. And appreciate Nathan Nunez, Les Clary, Rosie Bega, Merle Bertrand, Suna Benkamp, Christina Weber, all the folks I've worked with at Vype Live this season. Didn't expect to cover baseball this year, but man, what a great joy it was to come back to my favorite high school community at Cedar Park High School. Again, I've been with Cedar Park women's basketball the last 7 seasons, and to fill in for Brad Cohn is an honor and a privilege. And I thank the Booster Club for their partnership, friendship, and support of Cedar Park baseball, of course, and these athletes, but of course for having us be their representatives and their voice. So thank you to those folks. Congratulations to Coach Farson and his staff and all the players. Thank you to the fans. And thank you to everyone involved. Again, the final score here tonight, the Raiders defeat the Cedar Park Timberwolves 9-8. A heartbreaker indeed. Was hoping for another round, hoping to keep it moving, but yeah, congratulations to all involved. Thanks to Mike Francis and everyone with Rouse. They're over there in their broadcast. Shout out to NFHS for working with us and letting us work with them. And yeah, not sure what else I can say or do. It's been a privilege for everyone I've mentioned, for all involved. A tough season, a tough way to end the season, but an amazing season nonetheless for your Cedar Park Timberwolves. Again, they will not be moving on, but we wish them the very best, especially the seniors. Congratulations, seniors. Thanks for making Cedar Park High School a great place to be, and you represented them well. Y'all have a blessed night. For everyone involved, this is Michael Rose signing off for the 2023 baseball season right here on Vype Live. Y'all have a blessed evening and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Until we see you again, until we visit with you again, be well and go Timberwolves.